There's one little shower moving just across Bristol County, moving out of Bristol County, Rhode Island, and in to Bristol County, Massachusetts, just across 195 heading toward Fall River. We're keeping an eye on this, but as you can see, it is just one little green splot left on the radar. Nothing too exciting. I would call it benign, if anything else. A few raindrops that are in and out pretty quickly. The thing that I've really enjoyed today is that you can actually see for quite a ways. Visibility is pretty good, all things considered. And you can see so far that we've been able to actually look at the rain shafts here as we head out in the Providence Skycam. Now, just to put it in perspective, the camera is a good 10 miles away from that shower at least, but you can still see this kind of shadowy area there on the screen. That's where the rain is coming down. So it's kind of cool to actually be able to say we can still see that. That said, those showers are fading as we're losing some energy and some heat now as we get to the end of the day. Temperatures largely in the upper 60s and low 70s, depending on your location. It's 72 right now in Providence, 68 in Smithfield, westerly 74 degrees, and 73 in Newport, 71 in New Bedford. As we move into tonight, the rain's gone. We're partly cloudy and pretty cool for this time of year with temperatures in the low 50s. And for the record, we should be in the low 60s. So good 10-degree difference or so. Doing a little math on a Wednesday afternoon or evening, I should say. But then as we get into tomorrow, the end of the morning, it's a bit warmer here. Now for the bus stop forecast, again, you're waking up to the low 50s, a sweatshirt, a light jacket, a sweater. No matter how, I would say, cool you get, it's cool enough that an extra layer is not a bad idea. But by the end of the morning, we're back in the 60s, and by the afternoon, we're in the mid 70s. 75 for the high temperature in Smithfield tomorrow, 77 in Providence, 76 in Taunton, 74 degrees as we look to New Bedford and to North Kingstown. Then as we get into Friday, things get interesting, we'll call it, because our next area of low pressure comes through. Is this going to be a huge haymaker of a system? No, I certainly don't think so, but it is going to bring us our next round of rain and even some thunder possible in the afternoon. Watch Futurecast with me here as we go through the hour by hour. You can see in the late morning a couple of showers start to come through, and then they get heavier and more widespread as we get into the early afternoon and even into the evening as well. This is where I think we have that chance of a thunderstorm. Nothing too big or bad for anybody. It's just something to keep in mind, as with those thunderstorms, we're likely to see heavier rainfall. It's not a bad thing. We could use that this time of year, considering how dry it's been. Even after the rain we got last Wednesday, it wasn't enough to totally bust the dry conditions across the area, although we'll give you the actual readings once the new edition of the Drought Monitor comes out tomorrow morning. Rain forecast for this system giving us around 1/4 of an inch, a little higher for some folks, a little lower for others. I think the highest amounts will be an inch or less. As we move into the weekend, things look great. The rain clears out and we've got 3 days of sunshine for your Labor Day activities. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, beautiful sunshine sticks around. The only thing that changes is we go up a degree each day. So it's not like the temperatures are wildly different each day, but a little bit warmer as we get to the end of the stretch. As we move into next week, things are looking a little cool. We are looking at some signaling for, once again, below average temperatures as we get through the weekend and all the way through next week as well. And you can see some of that here on the 7-day forecast. The 70s across the board, even as we get into the start and middle of next week. And I expect more as we end the week as well.